Just imagine receiving an email from such an email address. You will definitely be like, Can you just take a minute, go on the internet, look out for some of your favorite personal profiles online. I was scrolling through the internet, right, and I came across some of my favorite profiles. The profiles are so beautiful, straight to the point, clean, and it's just beautiful. The first profile that I came across was definitely Beyonce's profile. I just love that it is so straightforward, www.beyonce.com. Everyone can just relate to it. Everyone knows the name Beyonce, so it is easy to find. So if you look at Beyonce's profile, it's a representation of what she does. It's cinematic. It's just awesome. The second one I came across was Dira by Zincle. It's a personal shop. It is just brilliant. The third profile I came across was definitely my favorite Kenyan lady, the fashionista Tuvai. I love her personal brand. I love her profile. I just love her website. She's this Kenyan lady that has a fashion clothing line, and her profile is just so simple. You can literally go on it and click on what you want, and you can seamlessly just log out of the profile. The last profile that I like is definitely my favorite brand. That is shop@julianelao.com. I love it. I love it. I love it. So those are my favorite profiles. One more local profile. I came across Robin Nakampo's profile as well. This is beautiful. It's excellent. Simplicity at its best. All that she does, the projects that she works on. Imagine receiving an email from hi@beyonce.com, hi@robin.com, connect@julianelao.com, orders@tovai.com. There is just so much authenticity, right? It feels like a brand that you can trust. It feels like a brand that you can do business with. Now, imagine receiving an email from the following email address: zky@zky.ca.za. You'll get that feeling of, okay, can I trust this? Is this going to work? And imagine it's a supplier and you need to make payments, right? And you need to send through a proof of payment to such an email address. It's just not gonna work. I personally will be like, no, it's not gonna work. So imagine receiving an email from jane255@gmail.com, and they're asking you to make a payment of 100,000 for an order. Are you going to make that payment? Don't get me wrong, I don't have any problems with .gmail. Those are specifically good for personal email addresses, but for as long as you are an entity, you are an organization, you are a company, there is always that question mark to say, okay, can I really trust this brand? So personal email addresses are so important. It flows back to your professional profile. So you can still have your Gmail accounts and your Yahoo accounts, but if you need to transact on a higher level, you definitely need to be a brand that people can trust, and especially if people need to trust their money with your brand. Today's video is about making sure that you have a professional email address for your brand. Now, in the last video, we spoke about creating a domain name. Now that we created a domain name, we are moving a step further and we are creating a professional email address on top of your domain. Let's get to create an email address for our brand. In order for you to create a professional email address, just click on this video. It's gonna take you to OneGrid. You can click on professional email, click on get it now. The first thing that you see is, why is it important to have a professional email address? One of the reasons is just you want to look more professional, be confident, and be in control of your brand. And thirdly, you definitely want to strengthen your business relationships. You want to be credible. You want your customers to be able to trust you and transact with you. You can choose from one of our 2 easy to use email packages. Now the first one is Email Basic and the second one is Email Pro. Now Email Basic is if you are a personal brand, you are an influencer on Instagram and you literally just want an email address for yourself, you can definitely go for the Email Basic. It's 49 Rand per month. It comes with a free domain. You get it as you create your professional email address. On top of that, you would get a 10 gig storage for your emails. Alright, which is quite sufficient. It's actually quite enough. So if you are an influencer or you are a very small company like a startup, you can definitely go for your Email Basic package. Now, if you are a professional company and you have quite a few staff, I would then suggest you go for Email Pro. The Email Pro is 69 Rand per user per month, meaning for each and every email address that you're creating, you will be charged then 69 Rand per email address. It comes with a free domain as well, and you get a 25 gig storage allocated to your emails that you are creating. I'm definitely going to try out the Email Basic package, so I'm just going to click on Get It Now. You will be presented with 3 options. Now you don't want to register a domain because remember you have already registered the domain in our previous video. So what you want to do, you want to click on I will use my existing domain. So I'm just going to type an existing domain www.julianelao.com. So then I'm just going to click on use. So it says you can configure your desired options and you can continue to check out. All right, it means that it does recognize that Julia Nelao is a registered domain and that you can proceed. So you can just choose your billing cycle. If you want to pay on an annual basis, you can choose annually. If you want to pay on a quarterly basis, or monthly basis, or semi-annually, you can just, choose one of the options. If you scroll down, you will see that your order summary will be at the bottom. Just click on continue and then proceed to click on checkout. If you are not a registered member of OneGrid as yet, you will be required to register. But because we have created a domain previously, I'm sure then by now you should have registered on the system. If you registered on the system, all you need to do is proceed with the payment and then your email addresses would be created. If you are not registered, you definitely have to enter your personal information, your billing address, as well as your additional information. You need to make sure that you create a password for your profile and then you can proceed with any payment method. It can be by using your credit card or by using a debit order and so forth. And all you need to do is to agree on the terms and conditions and then you can complete order. Once you click on complete order, your professional basic package is going to be registered on your profile once you log in. Now in the next video, I'm going to be demonstrating to you guys how you start creating your professional email addresses and then connecting it to your cell phone, your laptop or a tablet or any other devices that you want to connect it on. That is the end of our video. I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you so much for dialing in.